Hello agents and welcome back to another Division video. Today I've got a guide for you. It's for the Weasel fight in the raid. I'm going to run through what I think is the quickest and easiest way to do this fight, especially if you're taking people who are newer to the raid and you are not in an organised group. I recommend this strategy. It's really easy to put together. It's really easy to do, and it saves you a lot of hassle with the harder parts of the raid. Especially the parts where you've got like the purple smoke and you can't damage adds. It skips that entire section pretty much and makes the fight an absolute doddle. First of all guys, this is my gear loadout that I use for this. I am one of the DPS guys. So it's just a standard LMG build, nothing special. I'll put the link down below. The only thing that I do change for this fight is I put my M1A on, which is that one there with Rifleman. Just so I've got a couple of options. I can flip between both, and because I'm max crit chance and high crit damage, both of these guns absolutely smack. The important thing you're going to see is the scanner pulse. Make sure you've got this equipped, and this actually can be anything else that you want. And I'll explain the strategy guys so that you can see exactly what to do, where, why and when. Essentially you only need 2 builds for this. You're going to need somebody to give the team overcharge, and then everyone else just needs to be on DPS. So nice and easy to put together, and especially easy to do in a pickup group. Alright, I'll flick over to the footage guys. See you in a second. Bye bye. Okay, so this is the clip from the first fight we did yesterday on the stream. I'm going to let this one play out so you can see exactly what we do, and then I will walk us through step by step on the next ones. And there it is guys, nice and easy. You saw that the boss melted. That actually wasn't the quickest time that we've done. You'll see it actually quicker in the forthcoming clips. But what I'll do, I'll walk us through everything now step by step. So first of all, I'm going to assume you know various basic parts of this raid and various basic parts of how the Weasel fight works. But as you can see then, we both press the buttons at the same time. And then I move into position. My side being A side gets the purple smoke first. If you didn't know, the purple smoke actually gives you a reduction in damage. You can see just under where my ammo is and my skills a red gun logo. That means I'm getting a reduction in damage. It does take a while to kick in, so as you can see, because we've got high DPS builds, we can actually get some good DPS done on Dizzy before this effect actually takes a full hit on us. So I'm going to just let the video play on. So essentially what you want to do is put as much DPS on Dizzy as you can. Watch out for the sniper up in the top, and we want to get Dizzy's and Rico's bars all the way down, but not deplete the health. So as you can see now, Dizzy's side's actually ready to go. We're actually really quick at this point. We've got the orange smoke, which means 2 of my teammates actually switch the buttons. You have to press the buttons at exactly the same time on both sides, so a bit of communication needed. And every time you do this, what you need to do is make sure you get this done before the bar, the red debuff underneath your ammo bar gets to 20. Once it gets to 20, it'll start phasing you and making you dizzy, and you won't be able to press the buttons. You won't be able to control your character very well. So all these switches need to be done before that debuff hits 20. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch the buttons again, and when we do that, we're going to kill Dizzy. What's very important at this part of the fight is that you kill the boss with the orange smoke first. That's because what will happen is the gas is going to switch and the final boss is going to come out on the side, which would be the orange smoke. So as you can see there, we killed our boss, and now we're going to start to get purple smoke. We're going to run on over, and this would now be the orange side. So a couple of things that we didn't actually see happen there, and I'm just going to mention these now, is what happened was Smudgy in our team is actually running the BTSU gloves. He threw his hive and he broke the hive, which effect then gives the rest of the team overdrive. And what you just saw was me pop the scanner pulse. In my previous video, which I will link below, I did a short explanation on the scanner pulse actually stacks in overcharge. So when you're in overcharge, you get a damage boost, and that damage boost is multiplicative damage that stacks across the entire party. So obviously in a raid party of 8, that's a lot of damage. And therefore then, because now we all pulsed, you'll see that Weasel will just melt and he's done and he's dead. So the reason why this is the best way of doing this is because the second half of the fight actually produces ads. You can actually see one on the right hand side of my screen. And if you get a purple smoke, you can't actually kill these ads, and it leaves you very, very vulnerable. You have to use flashbangs, grenades, and all the other pulse, banshee pulse and things like that to distract them, just while you're waiting for the orange smoke to come back up. And at the same time, your team's got to be switching the gas. So a whole bunch of things then come into play which make this fight way, way harder. So you just do the first part of the fight normal. And then the second part is when you want to put all your damage in for your quick boost of damage using the BTSU gloves and the scanner pulse. And therefore then you can take down Weasel really, really fast and not have to deal with the most complicated part of the fight. I'm going to let the clip play out again, and I will just go over it really, really quickly just in case I missed anything. So as you can see, I'm on this side, Smudgy is on the other side. We've the buttons are lit up on Smudgy's side, so he tells me it's the middle one, I think, in this fight. Yep, there we go. So we press the middle one. I run over. My team's putting as much damage on Dizzy as they can. So a good tactic here, guys, if you've got the eye like I have, is don't go into cover, because if you go into cover, it forces him to use grenades. So what you want to do is just kind of use the pillars and dodge around as much as you can without dying and get that health bar down. Usually the eye bounces between players. The person that presses the button initially gets the aggro, and then it goes to it flicks between the highest DPS in your party at the time. So if you've got some good high DPS, try and balance your teams out as good as you can, and hopefully the aggro will flick between them and make this bit a little bit easier. But as you can see, we got Dizzy down really, really quickly on our side this time. And I'm just dodging around the pillow, so there we go. So we communicated really, really quickly on this one. We were ready to kill Rico. We were ready to kill Dizzy. Rico was almost dead as well, and don't forget we're getting the damage buff, so we can allow for a little bit of extra damage needed on Rico at this point. Smudgy threw his hive. He provided us all with overdrive. Hopefully you'll be able to see it on my backpack and my head's not in the way, and you're going to see us all pulse. Actually, you can't see the overdrive because of my head, but there goes the pulse. Took care of their boss, and then if I can get into a good position, you will see this guy starts to melt. Actually, I missed all my shots and got the last one in there, but luckily enough my teammate didn't miss their shots and all the damage gone in. And that's about it, guys. That is really the strategy. If you have any questions, do ask me down below. You can come and catch me streaming over on Twitch almost every day, twitch.tv/DJTICKLE. So come and say hello over there. Subscribe to the channel for more Division content. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below if you think this can be done a quicker or a better way. But I think as far as an unorganised group, I think this is a really, really good strategy. Just make sure you get the gas order right and you've got a bunch of DPS. And and you've got somebody with the BTSU gloves, and you'll be absolutely fine. There goes the pulse again. Switched over. Let's see if I can redeem myself with some headshots this time. See if I can get a bit more damage in. Oh, there we go. That's better. That's way better. And he dies. But yeah, do come and check me out, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. And I will see you in the next one. I'm going to let these clips play out for a little bit longer, guys. And so you can watch all different ways we did it. And maybe other issues that we might have come up against. And you can see how to combat them. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.